So there are some grooming tools that every well-groomed gentleman needs to own in order to be well-groomed and look amazing, like a great pair of tweezers. You need these. A nose hair trimming tool, absolutely a must. And a perfect beard and body grooming tool. This is a Brio. It is the best. I will link to it down below. But on the flip side, there are other products that are, in my opinion, a huge, colossal waste of money. As in, like, you just don't need them. Because A, they're not that good. B, they don't really work. Or C, it's just not needed in order to be well-groomed. Gentlemen, remember, this video is my opinion. So if you don't agree with it, suck it. It's my opinion. The number one is Manscaped trimmers, all right? And I'm just gonna get this out of the way up front. I don't think they're bad products, I just think you don't need them. I think they're kind of a waste of money, especially if you own something like a Brio beard grooming tool, because this thing you can use on the rest of your body. The other reason why I don't really love this product that much, and I bought these with my own money, you know, one's got a light, which is totally useless. The other thing that's really cool is you can take them in the shower, which if you've ever tried to manscape wet hair, it's not very comfortable or effective. The blades are super cheap, and the whole like skin safe technology is just kind of like BS. All they did was basically drop the blade a little bit lower than the top rake, and it's not really skin safe. If you get it like really like in your like nut sack, you're gonna cut the shit out of them. In my opinion, never use anything motorized on your testicles. Yes, you can take the length down, right? But when it comes to making them smooth and sexy, you need to use a razor, but you don't need to use this razor or any razor that's got 18 blades. If your razor vibrates, if it's got like sonic action, if it heats up, you got sold, and you are somebody that, in my opinion, got totally hosed and ripped off. Because not only are having like 27 blades bad for your skin, and if you're somebody that suffers from breakouts or blemishes or ingrown hairs, it is literally like the devil to your skin. And the reason is pretty simple. Every single blade is like a separate pass over your face. And so if you're somebody that wants to have a close shave, all you need is a Bic, bitch. Like, that's it. Like the Bic razor, literally, it's got a single blade. The single blade Bic, guys, in my opinion, is the razor you should be using if you're anybody that gets like ingrown hairs or burns. Now, if you're like, yo, that's a little barbaric, I would not disagree with you, all right? In my opinion, these are the superior razor, all right? The Gillette with 2 blades and a lubricating strip, guys, this is the best razor on the market, in my opinion. The Grooming, which is a manual nose hair trimming tool. Have you guys ever tried this? This is like an OG in terms of men's grooming. The first time I got it, I'm like, oh, you just twist, and it literally like rips the hairs out of your nose. This thing is trash, in my opinion. Any tool that has a bunch of attachments that does like everything doesn't do anything well. And I'm just being honest, all right? I have tried so many grooming tools over the years, all right? Everything from something like this to the Braun, right, that does like hair and beard and body. It doesn't do anything well. And that's the thing, guys. When you're talking about grooming tools, there are certain tools that basically are good for specific things. But when you buy a tool that basically has like all the different attachments, all the different bells and whistles, you're not gonna get a quality tool. The Brio Beardscape is the best grooming tool on the market, period. It doesn't try to be a nose trimming tool and an eyebrow trimming tool, which I'll talk about that thing that you shouldn't buy in a second. But the bottom line is, if you want to grab this tool, it is the best on the market, period. It comes with a bunch of attachments. It comes with a cool charging port. It's also got this cool like LED display that shows you the runtime, also the RPMs, because that's the other thing with this tool. You can actually adjust it, right? And that's one of the things. This tool gives you super control for doing one thing: trimming hair. Not your eyebrows, not your nose. It doesn't trim your nails. It doesn't whiten your teeth. It trims hair. It's got a titanium rake. It also has a ceramic blade that is adjustable. So you can do skin safe technology if you want to, all right? The deal is you've got crazy control with this tool, and it is comfortable to hold. It just works. And the battery life, like literally, that's a thing. This thing will last you like a year before you have to charge it. Really, right now, I've got 237 minutes of runtime before I have to charge this thing. It's like forever. It also has a super comfortable, like soft action grip on the side. Guys, and right now for a limited time, if you want to go and hit my special link down below, they're giving you a Zero blade for free when you buy the Brio 2.0. It's a $25 value, guys. You're getting it for free, all right? It is a metal blade that is amazing. All you do, guys, is pop the regular blade off, and then all you're gonna do is pop on the Zero blade, and then you're going to trim, all right? This thing literally takes it skin bald, like literally. Look at this. Literally. This thing takes its skin bald. So if you're somebody that has ingrown hairs or bumps, right, all you do is pop on the zero blade and it looks like you just shaved with the razor, except a razor is going to typically take it below the skin, which is why you break out, which is why you get the irritation. The zero blade, guys, is amazing. Do not use this though on your testicles. It will cut your balls. I literally learned everything the hard way when it comes to grooming. Guys, when you go through my special link down below, you're gonna get the Zero Blade, a $25 value for free when you buy the best grooming tool on the market. Is it the best hair cutting tool? No, because it's specifically designed for beards and body. If you want to cut your hair, guys, can you use a beard grooming tool? You can, but your hair is going to look a lot better if you buy a proper hair cutting set, all right? Wahl makes incredible hair cutting sets. Now, this one, the Braun, is trying to say, hey, I do a little bit of everything. I have a nose hair trimming tool. I also have a smaller blade for trimming your body, but then I also have adjustments so that you can actually trim your hair. Guys, I've tried it. It doesn't work. Invest in a quality tool that is designed for the job that you want it to do. The Mini Groomsman, which does your eyebrows. It also does your nose hair and any little minor details and edging. It doesn't do anything really well, all right? The nose hair trimming tool doesn't work that well. It's not that powerful. It also isn't that sharp. And any tool that basically has a guide for you to do your eyebrows, I say avoid it. Eyebrow hair needs a little bit more attention to detail, which is going to require a small comb, scissors, and a mirror. All right, that is the best and ideal way in order to trim your eyebrows, not a tool that has a guard. All right, I've seen way too many guys just run it over there and their eyebrows end up being way too short. And when your eyebrows are too short, all right, it just looks awkward and like you're missing eyebrows, all right? You gotta learn to trim them properly. Also, this bad boy, the Norelco One Blade, I also think is kind of a waste of money. This thing is literally like 60 bucks. The Norelco One Blade, right, it's this little razor that has like a bunch of different attachments, and once again, it doesn't do like any one thing particularly well. Now, if I was stranded on like a desert island and it was like Spicy Senorita City, right, and I needed to trim my bush and I only had this, yeah, I'd use it. Next thing that's a waste of money, in my opinion, is any type of electric, all right, face brush. Now, I used to use one of these because I didn't know any better. At the time, I thought, wow, I really need to be scrubbing my face every single day, twice a day to remove the oil, dirt, the grime that builds up. And it's not the case. It actually does damage to your skin by overly being aggressive or overly exfoliating. Instead, what you should use is basically a high quality face wash in the shower or at the sink, and just use your fingertips and warm water in order to gently remove the dirt. Blackhead removing tools, all right? So there are a lot of ways to remove blackheads on your nose or your body or your face, all right? The suction devices that you'll see, in my opinion, you should avoid those. And the reason is because they can potentially, once again, damage your skin. In my opinion, the Biore strips that you use like once a month is ideal. And as long as you wash your face twice a day, you're gonna be good, right? The gunk isn't gonna build back up into the pores. And if the pores aren't clogged, you don't need to use the strips, all right? Overusing the strips also isn't great for you. If you got blackheads, use them. If you don't. And the last two things we're gonna talk about are beard related, all right? The micro needling derma rollers, are they a waste of money? All right, so I've done a bunch of research about like what they do and how they work, and the verdict's out. They may help stimulate facial hair growth by when you actually use it. The idea is that it's gonna bring more collagen and blood to the surface and the follicle to help stimulate growth. I've seen mixed reviews and mixed results on this. If you think it works, then use it. If you don't think it works or you're not sure if it's gonna work, then don't waste your money. And last but certainly not least, this one's so ridiculous to me. It's the beard templates, all right? They're plastic like things that you put on your face to help you like follow along and like edge your beard. They're the dumbest thing in my opinion. It's not that complicated. Guys, the line on your beard on your jaw, right here it is. Ear, corner of your mouth, straight line. Shave above, leave below. And then underneath, once again for the kids in the back, I've mentioned this 6,000 times. Head straight, take your finger, boom. Shave below, leave above, that's it.